Hey guys, Skattosan here. I just watched most of a TED Talks, The Power of Vulnerability, and I think her name is Brene Brown. She was the speaker and researcher, storyteller, um, who spoke on it, probably is an expert, masterfully in it, the power of vulnerability. And if you think about it, try to define what you feel vulnerable, what it is to be vulnerable. What does that mean to you? Give yourself an example. Heck, share with me your example. Um, Laying off somebody, losing your job, being turned down intimately, waiting for a call that never comes. Anything that's out of your control. Now, I think the most important misconception is that you're even in control. You're led to believe, you're brought up to believe that you're in control of certain things. If that was the case, why is it that during your life there's so many letdowns, so many side streets, different paths you've had to take in order to get to where you are? If you were in control, it'd be a straight path, would it not be? Why does it bob? Why does it weave? Why is it so meandrous? Because we fight the natural flow of things. We disallow ourselves to be vulnerable, to be open and honest and heart-right, to act wholeheartedly. A lot of this I'm getting from that talk, and obviously from my own experiences. So I guess I'm paraphrasing the person and talk from TED Talks that I mentioned earlier. But I really want to bring it to light. I think everybody should take a look at the talk. It's pretty funny. It's real. Some people might not even be ready for it. Some people slough it off as if it was unreal or, like I said, just not ready for it. And some might not ever be. And that's okay too. Because without opposites, without someone who is willing to be ready for something, there always has to be the opposite. So anyways, make yourself vulnerable. Make yourself vulnerable. Even in fencing, you may want to make yourself vulnerable. It's called creating an opening. You move your sword, ever so slightly, in one direction, up, down, left, right, stepping forward or backward, giving them the inclination that you're vulnerable, which you can use to attack or defend and, reposit. So think about that. Making yourself, and I'm not saying that that's how it should be for everything. I'm not saying go to work, make yourself vulnerable, and then attack. No. That was just for fencing. That was just one example. Because your aim is to win on that, right? So your aim is to have a positive outcome for you, I guess. But making yourself vulnerable through honesty, sincerity, being heart-right, I think and also not requiring that of anyone else. I'm having no expectations. For me, has been a double-edged sword in my relationship, in my own life, for the direction I feel that I'm going, and that's okay. It's okay for things to be unknown, the uncertainty of things. It makes things free, exciting. It's a never-ending story. It's going to continue to unravel itself. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research and listening to talks and discussions, asking people questions. I've really been doing that all my life. And I really need to get back into journaling because I feel that eventually I'll have a lot to say. I feel that I will be writing a book at some point. I will be possibly doing an autobiography. Because I want to share what I feel is one of the most important things is being comfortable with yourself. Knowing how to treat your own life. How to react to things. How to go for things that you want. Things that you need. How to find things. You have a lot of power. But you have to understand some of the fundamental things. One of which is that you're not in control. You are practically powerless. You move amongst and through a series of systems. Red lights, stop signs, obstacles. You have to turn left here. You have to turn right there. I'm just using traffic as an example. Terrain, weather, having a baby, accidentally falling in love if you weren't looking for love, stumbling upon something that really inspired you to do something else. I mean, it's just, life isn't meant to be straight. I don't think it ever has been straight. Aside from the fact that, we're spinning in circles on Earth, that would definitely be not straight. But, yeah. So once you understand that your path, your life, your destination has not been and will continue to not be straight, things will come more easily because you'll understand that it's the natural flow of things. You're giving in to the vulnerability of the flow of things. But that will hasten your ability to react and treat it differently rather than dwelling or being depressed. Or not saying that you won't ever get to that point, but you won't be in that state for very long because you'll realize that it won't last. It hasn't in the past. You're still here. I think that's all I've got to say. Gotta go to work. I'll talk to you guys soon. This is Skattosan. Let me know. Touch base. Find me. We'll catch y'all soon. Skattosan.